Here are 5 things you don't want to miss out on in GTA Online before April 2nd. If you are yet to see what this event week had to offer, this video is essentially just a catch-up, going through some of the best things from the event so that you don't miss out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's dive into the video. There is no better place to start off with than the Community Series Showcase. Everything here will be available until April 2nd, with the last day of the event being April 1st. We had that login unlock for $1 million. I'm sure many of you guys have already got that. If you have not got this yet, make sure that you log in before April 2nd comes around. If you also complete 5 Community Series jobs each week, you had the chance to receive $500,000 each week you did that. So hopefully you guys have been doing these 5 Community Series jobs and cashing in that $500,000 every single week. There was the triple money and RP on the Community Series, and if you completed all of the weekly challenges over the last few weeks, you would have unlocked all of these different items. So extremely nice, and like I said, I am sure that many of you guys have already done this. That login unlock for the $1 million was extremely nice and really simple. And of course, if you are yet to do any of these things, apart from the last thing with all of them unlocks, definitely jump onto GTA Online before April 2nd to make the most out of them. For this next section, I want to highlight the discounts. This week in GTA Online, we had so many different things that had some form of discount, potentially saving you a ton of cash. Starting off extremely strong, we had the free LSIA Vehicle Warehouse and the free Phantom Wedge. If you guys don't have a Vehicle Warehouse, you can get this one for free from the office. And of course, the Phantom Wedge is a really nice vehicle to have, but like all of these special vehicles, I do believe that you do need to have the Vehicle Warehouse to store it inside. The Phantom Wedge gets a lot of use in the Chaos setup mission. If you guys use the long fin, you will be able to pick up the long fin in the setup mission using the Phantom Wedge and deliver it to the docks with ease, potentially even saving you some time. There is also that 50% off the executive offices. Getting really any one of these for half price is extremely good, but then again, you might also have that free executive office depending on your GTA Online version. In the gameplay here, I went ahead and purchased the Maze Bank office for $2 million. So yeah, if you guys are looking to do this as well and upgrade your office property, or even just purchase one, if you don't have access to the free office, this is the event week to do it. Another really nice discount is a 40% off the hands-on car wash property. The car wash business will cost you $1 million, typically without any discount. And yeah, for this week especially, I think it is extremely worthwhile because of the various bonuses that we had, which we will get onto in just a very short while. So yeah, if you are yet to get the hands-on car wash, make sure that you purchase it before the event ends. Here are also some of the 30% discounts, which includes all of the vehicles. Overall, not a really amazing selection. We have seen better event weeks with better vehicles. With the 30% off, I think probably the best one there just has to be the Night Shark, an incredible vehicle for public sessions. And last but not least, here are the gun van discounts, a 40% off the railgun and a 40% off for GTA Plus members on the military rifle. So altogether, some ideal discounts. Well worth looking at these things before this weekend. We now move on to some of the things with bonus money, and hopefully you guys have been taking advantage of these things because there is a lot you can do to make millions of dollars. First of all, we had a triple money and RP on special vehicle work. I would probably not even suggest doing this one, but still it does have that triple money, so it does make it at least somewhat worthwhile. The best bonus this week was the triple money on the money laundering missions for the hands-on car wash, Higgins Heli Tours, and Smoke on the Water Shop. Every single one of these missions will get you $105,000, and they are extremely simple missions. They really don't take long whatsoever, and the best part in my opinion about these things is that after you complete one of them, you can go ahead and start another without any sort of cooldown. There is only one thing to look out for, and that will be the heat bar inside the car wash, Higgins Heli Tours, or Smoke on the Water Shop, but completing one mission to lower the heat will not take you long either. So yeah, hopefully you guys have been using this and making a ton of cash. I think for me, I prefer the hands-on car wash money laundering missions the best. I think they are just extremely simple. However, the Smoke on the Water Shop is also really nice, especially for clearing the heat bar. Following on from the hands-on car wash bonuses on the money laundering side of things, we also got a double money on Mr. Faber work, or 4 times money for GTA Plus members. So another really huge bonus, but in my opinion, I would genuinely just avoid these things. Unless you guys of course have GTA Plus, that 4 times bonus should be quite nice. And if you guys do have the car wash business, there is no reason not to focus on the money laundering side of things. For the final bonus, we had a double hands-on car wash safe income income, which I think ties really nicely into the money laundering side. If you don't know how the hands-on car wash safe income operates, you will need to have multiple other businesses in GTA Online to get the most out of this, and with the double money income, you'll be making roughly around $60,000 every 48 minutes, which is extremely nice because in that time period, you can be playing the money laundering missions and making even more cash. So yeah, in terms of bonus money this week, hopefully you guys have been able to take advantage of these things, and even in terms of discounts, pick up a car wash, make that money back that you spent, and with some luck you are really rich right now in GTA Online. After the bonus money section, we now have the free cars, kicking things off with the casino's Lucky Wheel podium vehicle. This one is actually a really nice one. We had the Grotty Stinger TT. If you guys can get this one for free by spinning the Lucky Wheel over the next few days, you will not regret this because the retail price of the Stinger TT is extremely expensive. And on top of that, what makes the Stinger TT even better is all of its upgrade potential. You can throw on the Armani Tech armor plating, making the Stinger TT explosive resistant to some extent, and even the HSW upgrades if you guys have access to that. I also think the Stinger TT does look really clean. It's a lot different from most of the other supercars and different sports cars. I think the only thing that lets it down is its handling, especially when you throw on the HSW upgrades. If you guys have already won this car on the Lucky Wheel podium, make sure to leave a comment below. The second free car this week, located inside the LS car meet, was the Paragon S, another very nice vehicle. To get this one, you needed to place top 3 in the LS car meet series anytime throughout this week. So it's really nice to see this one because it is not tied to having to do this over a few days or something. For example, placing top 3 2 days in a row, you can just place top 3 and get this one straight away. I think out of both of the 3 vehicles, I do prefer the Stinger TT just in terms of its upgrades with HSW and armor plating from Armani Tech, but seriously, you cannot go wrong with either one of them. For the final section, I decided to go for the weekly money methods, just in case you are not making enough money with the money laundering missions from the hands-on car wash, or you just don't have enough cash to get a hands-on car wash yet. You might want to take advantage of these things to make up the difference. First of all, the new FRB priority file was the brute force file. Completing this and doing these bonus challenges will get you roughly $350,000. Of course, if you guys have a garment factory. There was then the salvage yard robberies, another really nice way to make money every weekly update. We had the McToney robbery for the Overflod Entity MT, the Podium robbery for the Karen Everon, and the Gangbanger robbery for the Weenie Issy Rally. Doing all of these salvage yard robberies and selling them to Yusuf will get you $1 million, or just over. The weekly challenge was to win 3 races, which in turn would get you $100,000, another thing that you might want to do as well. And finally, here are the time trials, always worth doing if you have enough time to complete them. So with that being said, that will be the 5 things you don't want to miss out on this week in GTA Online before April 2nd rolls around. I think the best thing overall just has to be that bonus money, just everything to do with the hands-on car wash. Even the discount included there, saving 40% off, is genuinely nice. Even a lot of the other discounts will probably be just as good as the bonus money, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to hear what you guys think about the weekly update. What was your favorite thing overall, and how much money have you made from this week? Make sure to leave a comment below. And as always, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like. I always do appreciate it. And if you're new here and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.